Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I started my period, so I decided that I would make a video about like just all you need as someone who's newly starting their period or want to just improve their cycle, you know, their period. If you're new to this type of thing, or it's still one of those things that annoy you, I know for a fact I never get used to the fact that I'm gonna have a period or that I'm on my period. It's always just so blah. But yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is body care, like just how you take care of yourself during that time of the month. Period blood does smell bad. However, that does not mean you should smell bad during your period. Let me explain. So there's a lot of things you can do to just top up on your hygiene. You know, you normally just do what you do, but when it comes to your period, you just need to take a little extra care when it comes to that time. So what I'd recommend is showering like twice a day, taking a shower or a bath twice a day, in the morning before you get your day started, before you go anywhere, before you do anything, and then also at night before you get into bed. It's just, you'll feel a little lighter, I swear to you. Like, you just need to make sure you go into your armpits. I don't know if other people, like, just naturally your body odor gets a little stronger, so your armpits, you know, you sweat a little more. When you're doing down there, make sure you just go in there with water and all the crooks and crevices. I'm not saying you need to go up your vagina, but just around that area and the little folds and flaps, make sure you just clean that out. And I swear you'll feel like much lighter, much fresher, I swear. And then also just make sure you keep a deodorant, like an actual deo, not just a perfume or anything, but a deo. So if you are gonna have a long day, you took that shower in the morning, you put on roll-on, and you have like a little can of deo that you can carry around with you if you feel like you might be sweating a lot or like there's a lot been going on. You just quickly run to the bathroom, spray your pits, refresh yourself. And also what I did when I was in high school, I'd carry like a really, like Clicks has these they used to be like 30 rand, these spritzers, just a normal spritzer in vanilla flavor or strawberry flavor. I'd carry that around, and so just carry that around, top up on your fragrance if you're feeling, because you will feel like it's natural to feel like, oh, everyone can smell me, everyone knows I'm on my period. That's not the case, but if you are paranoid, keep these few essentials on you in your backpack, in your handbag. Top up on that scent, top up on your deo, just to feel fresh, to smell fresh. It makes you feel better, I swear. Nobody else knows that you're on your period except you. So moral of the story is, you don't need to smell bad during that time of the month. It's literally so avoidable. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is pads and tampons. Now this is also like a really important thing when it comes to your periods. You need to know what suits you, what works for you, and how to manage what works for you. I recently started using tampons, and when I say recently, I mean it's September now, so these 9 months I've been using tampons. And thing is, I prefer tampons over pads because I feel like there's just less of a mess to clean up, like when you're in the toilet wiping and, you know, trying to discreetly discard of it. I prefer tampons over pads. However, when I was using pads, I made sure that I used the extra long ones, and because my period is a little heavier than the normal, yeah, it is a little heavier, so I would always use the ultra, like the extra night pads, the super long, super thick ones, especially if I was out during the day. I just needed to make sure that I have that protection, that I won't leak in public, because I was super paranoid about that. So yeah, if you do have a heavy period, make sure you wear those extra long, extra thick pads. However, just because it's extra long and extra thick, don't keep it on for too long. Also, if you are out in public, I say 3 hours max with a pad. If you're out in public with people in close proximity, if you are a little heavier of a bleeder, or like it's just one of your heavy days, 3 hours, change that pad. I swear to you, you'll just feel it's better that way, especially if you're out. Yes. Okay, but with tampons, let me show you what I use. Like I said, I do have quite a heavy flow, so I use the Lil-let Super non-applicator tampons, and sometimes the Super Plus. So my period does vary. Some days are heavier than others, so I use both of these. And I like buying a 32 pack. I feel like a 32 pack, 32, 64. So these 64 last me, depends on the period, depends on that month. But these, I say this lasts me a little longer. With tampons, you can keep a tampon in for 4 to 8 hours. I usually keep mine, especially on a light day, it'll be 5-6 hours. That's as long as I can keep a tampon in. And then on a heavy day, it'll be 3 hours. 3 hours of Super Plus. That's if my flow is really heavy. But yeah, I prefer these two. They're nice and pretty. I like Lil-lets because they're really pretty. Cute little tampons. And yeah, if you'd like another video of me going into like the pads that I used or how to insert a tampon, let me know, because I actually have a funny story of how I started using tampons. Tampons was never something I thought I'd try, but yeah, like I said, I have a very interesting story. Then along with my tampons, I have to use panty liners just in case the tampon does leak out a little bit. It happens sometimes, especially on a heavy day. It happens, or if you were, it happens. So I always just wear a panty liner. These are the cushioned, they're a little thicker, the cushioned Smart Fit panty liners. And let me tell, now I'm distracted. He distracted me. Where was I? Anyway, yes. So these Lil-let panty liners. This box lasts me 2 months. 2 months, because I only really use panty liners during my period because of the tampons, and then the last few days, the few days after my period, and like 2-3 days leading up to it. And so with these, you can wear one the whole day. It's literally like you're wearing a panty, so you don't really waste a lot of these. But anyway, these are the best panty liners I have ever used, ever. Like, they are so thick liner and scented, because you know that lady down there is sensitive, very sensitive. Anyway, these are the best panty liners I have ever used. Like, the stick, the glue that they used on these liners, I don't know how to describe it. Like, the best. They will stick, they will not move. Even if you're running and jumping that day, that panty liner will be where you put it. Where you put it. That's why I love Lil-lets. I love Lil-lets. I haven't experimented much with tampons. I've used the Clicks brand. Those were the first ones I used. The Clicks brand, and I've tried Kotex, but I prefer these. But this, let me tell you, I will vouch for these my entire life. If we had to have a competition, I believe in these so much. Okay, on to the next thing. Listen, when it's that time of the month, people will always tell you what to eat and what not to eat so you can prevent this or do that or helps you with this. My philosophy is eat whatever you want to eat. Eat whatever you would like to eat, because during that time there's a lot going on and you're bleeding, you're tired, you're hungry all the time, or you're not hungry at all, or certain things make you want to vomit, you don't want to see things. Eat whatever you want to eat. If that means 3 donuts and 2 slices of pizza for lunch, do it. It's okay. Also, if you work out, guys, it won't set you as far back as you think. Those 2 days where your cravings are all over the place, it will not set you back as far as you think. Eat what you want to eat. That is my philosophy. That is my philosophy. Eat what you want to eat. I do recommend drinking water. Just it makes you feel a little better. Just drink water, a lot of water. But eat whatever you want to eat. Honestly, eat whatever you want to eat. Fizzy drinks don't sit well in me during this time. However, I eat what I want to eat, and you should too. The next thing is period pains. Period pains. Period pains are common, so everyone has their own way of dealing with them. There's a lot of ways to deal with period pains. Hot water bottle, putting it where you feel the pain, that works nicely. But with a hot water bottle, you have to keep getting up and refilling it. People prefer painkillers. I do not like medication at all, but painkillers are there. It's just your body gets used to painkillers, meaning that one painkiller you've been taking for the past 3 months will not do it anymore. You'll have to take 2 this time, or you'll have to get a stronger painkiller, and that's just the cycle of how it goes. However, I prefer more of like natural ways to deal with period pain, so you'll find me like sitting in a weird yoga pose, especially because I wear tampons, so I feel free to do like a lot of things. My feet will be up on the wall. I'll be like crawled up into some kind of ball. There's a lot of yoga poses that you could do. If you'd like a video on what I do to manage my period pain, you can just comment that in the comments and I'll do that. But really, period pains are common. You just need to find what works for you. A lot of people have a lot of different methods. You just need to find what works for you. Yeah, so yeah, that's it with period pains. They will come, they will go, but it is what it is. And it's completely normal. It is part of the pains to get that cramp up your butthole. That up your butthole cramp is totally normal. You're not dying. It's okay. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. I mean, the last thing I'm gonna speak on is listen to your body, guys. I've told you how to avoid the odor that comes with periods. I've told you how to use your products and how often to change them. Listen to your body. That is the most important thing. I feel like if you feel tired that day, take a nap. It's okay. I don't think anyone will crucify you for the fact that you're a little tired. You're freaking bleeding. You know, you're having pains. It's okay if you're tired, if you don't want to engage with people socially, if you don't want to work out, if you don't want to be as active as you usually are, if you don't want to cook. It's okay. Just listen to your body. Your body tells you what you need. It tells you, you just need to listen to your body. That is the moral of the story. A happy body is a happy you. So yeah, a period comes once a month. It happens to everyone. Not everyone, but it happens. So we just need to know how to manage it, and that's what you need to figure out. It took me a while to figure out what works for me. It might take you a while to figure out what works for you, but listen to your body. Listen to your body. and take care of yourself. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And like I said, if you'd like to know more, feel free to comment on this video, or send me a DM on my social media accounts. Let's talk about it. I'm very open. Let's talk about it. And yeah, stay safe. Listen to your body. I love you. Bye.